Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. So we're back here at Alfred. Let's go ahead and give her a speak to. What we got today? We got some pants. We're gonna get level 50 still. An influential Iscardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alfred would like nothing more than to oblige him. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Tickman, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Armek, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to count or to court his favor. For reasons that I consider that your attendance essential, if Sir Akamek wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Cortelius. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to no nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Very well, let's go talk to the antecedent. See what she's got to say. Go ahead over here to event. Boom, enter that solo. Yeah, a meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of ethnic disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alfnod believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. The CNET, Tick Man has explained the situation. Yes, I have. He has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew, the question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. Uh-oh. Notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Iberian Spire. Ruled by the Ishgard Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzea Alliance, formed in the wake of Almagingo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of the convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of the Silver Tier Skies. Since which time, the borders have remained closed to all outsiders. Oh, that's the gate I couldn't get through before. Uh-oh, we might be finally going through. They have rejected every one of their former allies, calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Caternu, where brave men and women lay down their lives in defense of the realm. Their banners were conspicuously absent. Uh-oh. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Azor stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Al Mahigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so, rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off in the past. This time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I'm not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire. Though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiation tables, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truth. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonheart, Eggman. Our old friend Lord Archenfront is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further irritated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Alright, to Camp Dragonhead we go. Alright, we got a teleport right there. Awesome. Bust up in here. Yeah. Tickman. Ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. I would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I feel I shall ever struggle in cold climate. Good Master Alfred. An honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Archenfront, forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House fourteenth may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I'm simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries of Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. Its recent resurgence in miracle activity is of grave concern to us all. To the matter at hand, Sir Amnek arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and deserves to rest a while by the warmth of our heart. But if you are willing to forgo such comfort, pray inform the knight stationed outside the incendiary. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other's activities. As inviting as your heart sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Alright, so we're heading out to the night outside. Open up doors. I love automatic doors. There it is. The gatekeeper. We have been expecting you, sir. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Proceed to the intercessory. Oh, this is a new place. Ain't been here before.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does. Yes, it does.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Yeah.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Oh, wow.
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Yes, good question.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
Are you a refugee?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you are in his debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
Interesting. So, in order to keep doing what you're doing, we need to do more for you. Got it.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments.
Okay, alright.
I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Again? Oh my god.
It was Iceheart, my lord.
Not her again.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
I'll take care of it, don't worry. And that's not a good show to the ambassador when we say we're going to protect his stuff. We can't even protect our own. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and get the gloom stuff and call it a day. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. My name's Tick, and that was today's quest. Join us tomorrow when we continue on the next one. Till then, y'all take care.